Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to Hot Rod Power Tour Day 2. Today we are headed from here in Atlanta, Georgia to, where are we going? Concord?
Concord, South Carolina.
Concord, South Carolina, which is that way. About 5 hours through a circuitous route. We got about 5 hours-ish of driving. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great. Fortunately, we left later than everybody else, so we're going to be able to get through all of the traffic without any problems.
Well, either that or we're going to sit in the traffic.
Or we're going to get screwed. Or we're going to be screwed. One of the two. Got Carrie with me. 1967 Pontiac GTO is doing great.
Yeah, it's running great. I topped off the fluids. It was like this much low on coolant. It hasn't spit out any, so.
Perfect. It's great. We're not worried about it. We got ourselves a little crew now as well. We've got ourselves a couple of gentlemen over here in a Chevy Impala. Very, very nice. And even got a car wash this morning. We've got ourselves a Danger Ranger over here. He's going to be rolling with us as well.
5 liter swap?
Yeah, it's a 5 liter swap. Absolutely.
It looks factory too. It's amazing.
We've got a lot of driving to do. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. We're going to see a lot of cars along the way. We're going to have no breakdowns. I did actually sleep last night, so that's exciting. I got 6 whole hours of sleep. Unfortunately, my day 1 video is not uploaded yet, but hopefully it is before you see the day 2 video, because our internet access here was horrible. Like, horrible. Anyway, day 1 in the books, day 2 beginning, here we go. Time to fire these things up and get rolling. First stop, gas station.
Gas station.
We'll see you at the gas station.
Bingo fuel.
It's amazing those little things work, huh?
Oh yeah. We should actually pull it close. Nice, right? See if it works.
Oh, perfect.
Stop.
Pulling a drag car with a laptop battery. That's something different.
Yeah. We're using it up, baby. We're using it up.
No, it only gives you a boost for a certain amount of time.
You never know what you're going to see on Power Tour or how you're going to see it. Apparently, Carrie's box has performance anxiety issues. It only worked for about 5 or 6 seconds.
But I get 20 jump pads.
3 seconds.
Well, we're on about 5.
As long as it gets it on the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
I'll give you my info so I can...
Then we're going to the gas station.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Fortunately, the guys over here in the Impala are always prepared. Look at this. We've got another backup laptop battery.
Mine's a little bit bigger.
Carrie, don't...
It's like a commercial for these things.
Oh, you got one of these.
Love this machine. I actually wanted one of these real bad back when they were kind of first brand new. Unfortunately, in the mid-90s, late 90s, I guess, late 90s when I would have been able to get one. Just wasn't the image I was looking for, but I was looking at a really nice black one in North Carolina when I was in high school. But again, not quite the image I was looking for, but this thing is freaking clean. It's got more than 200,000 miles on it, cold AC. They have had some challenges with cooling systems lately. Replaced a water pump on the way down here and a thermostat gasket earlier this morning. So hopefully they don't have any problems so far on the road. They've had enough. Let's hope that they don't have any more. Very cool car. Super comfortable. Wood rock. Great, actually, honestly, great road trip car. Heave! Heave!
That's good. Hold on.
Just hang out back there, guys.
Back just a little bit. Good.
You make a good wheel chalk.
Hey. Are we going back? Yeah, just a
just fires right up, baby. Just fires right up. Idles like a champ. Oh, God, this AMX is good. It's just so good. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, 1979 AMC Spirit AMX. It's got a 304 in it. It's the original 304 to the car. 60 over. It's about a little less than 9-to-1 compression. Pretty healthy motor, but nothing totally crazy. Originally it was a 4-speed car. It now has a brand new, well, new to me, T5 5-speed and a brand new billet Steeda shifter. Running AMC 360 flywheel, PRW flywheel, and AMC 360 clutch. Be able to handle a little more power that this thing makes than a normal 304 would make. So everybody's fired up. Let's get rolling. Even Carrie, who's a little bit morning shy. Oh, GTO died. I'm getting the heck out of the way. She's a little temperamental in the mornings. You'll have to excuse her. She's no AMC. But let's be honest here. It is really awesome to see that GTO fired up and actually on Power Tour. This has been like a bucket list thing for Carrie his entire life. To have that car on Power Tour means a lot. Ah! I caught my camera though! Didn't lose my camera. Well, fuel prices are definitely different everywhere we stop in the South. $4.10 a gallon for premium. We ended up with 7.3 gallons. I missed my gas hole. Oops. But she's doing well. We're still at 19 miles a gallon or so. I did underestimate this Ranger over here because I hear it's got air conditioning too.
It does have AC.
Look at this thing. It's like a factory fresh flare side Ranger with a 5-liter in it with air conditioning.
Pop the hood. Show them the swap. It's amazing how well it's done.
Oh, I mean, that looks like it fits. Why did Ford not build this?
No.
So
this is out of a
Explorer.
96 Explorer.
Explorer, okay.
Same frame, you know?
Yeah.
They just never put it in the Ranger for whatever reason.
I mean, it freaking fits.
Yeah.
Like your heater box is even in there and everything.
Yeah, everything. They're working AC, you got OBD2 ports working in the right spot.
All gauges, everything.
You got gauges and data and air conditioning. That's freaking cool. What trans do you have in this?
It's the one out of the Explorers was the 5R.
So automatic.
5R.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's freaking nice, man.
factory looking. Like everything's in there. And the OBD2 ports in the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Very cool.
I'm glad you think modern version of Hot Rod didn't.
No, I love it. Ended, which is at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So we got to make a quick little jaunt down to Atlanta Motor Speedway, and then we're going to get on the road and start cutting and curving through the back roads of Georgia on our way to South Carolina. We've got all of our cars tucked in here. Chris and the Impala crew are up ahead of us. They're going to lead the train. I got Carrie and the GTO behind me, and then the Danger Ranger 5.0 is in the back there. Really impressed with that truck. The way that sucker fits and all the fit and finish. There's absolutely no reason Ford couldn't have built that with a 5-liter in it. It was probably stupid to do that, but break down the heat this year. It's like 80 degrees and absolutely perfect. We got a late start on the day too, so it's basically noon and it's just gorgeous. Also to the police officer man person that was sitting up the hill from me when I just blew the carbon out of the AMX. Thank you for staying put. I apologize. Just making sure my plugs weren't getting fouled out. The thing about Power Tour is it's not all about building something fast. It's about building something that's cool and reliable and stays cool. The biggest challenge really on Power Tour is just the stop and go stuff. It's the stuck in traffic. And realize these are public roads that we're on, so you know you're gonna get stuck in normal daily driver traffic and then compound that with, you know, a few thousand of us idiots out here adding traffic onto roads that are not normally designed for traffic, or towns that are not designed for traffic. So it's a different experience for sure. It does kind of feel like we are intentionally setting ourselves up for being uncomfortable and breaking things. Kind of. But it's fun. For some reason. It's fun. Trust us. It's fun. Looks like we lost one. Fallen brother. Hopefully it's not a big deal. At least he broke down in a little town. That is one of the nice things. Yes, you are stressing your car out. Yes, there's a lot of stop and go. But you're in a lot of small towns, and a lot of small towns have auto parts stores. So you can usually get yourself fixed, or at least find a friend. Also, this is a lot harder to do in a stick shift car than an automatic. Freehanding a camera while also driving a stick is not easy. I hope we appreciate the struggle that I'm going through. Definitely enjoy the 5-speed upgrade. Very, very worthwhile upgrade on this thing. Can't really use it a lot on the backcountry roads. We're on a highway, like yeah, it's a highway. But, you know, when you get into that section where you can kind of stretch your legs a little bit, it's just cruising along and barely just above idle, which is fantastic. Hopefully it's going to be a good fuel economy. I didn't check my fuel economy from yesterday. I know basically this entire time I've been in the high 18s, low 19s. But yesterday with all the stop and go, getting stuck in traffic outside of the Atlanta Motor Speedway, I didn't bother. I'm sure it wasn't 18 or 19. But so far this thing's doing fantastic. I have zero complaints with this little AMX. It is just as wonderful a car as it has been every other time I've driven it. Doesn't matter how far the drive is, it's just fun.
I love doing hot rod power tour. It really is a chance to just get out and use your vehicle and American muscle car too. It doesn't seem like we've seen a few breakdowns, but not many, and we haven't seen a few stragglers yet. So that's always a good sign. It means that the pack is moving very well. We still hope to catch them probably in the next hour, but we'll see how things go. In the meantime, just the point is to have fun and to rock and roll with a pair of old American muscle cars.
Unfortunately, we have lost half of our party train. The guys in the Impala and in the Ranger, we got separated when we were going through all the small towns and stop and go stuff. So they're back yonder a ways. But we will continue to soldier on because we still have a long way to go. We're still in Georgia. Georgia! Can't tell from the red dirt roads. Red dirt road. But it's a beautiful day, man. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is a perfect day. I can't catch it on camera because it's when you're going through these small towns, you never know when it's going to happen. But the neat thing is, Power Tour basically becomes like a parade, kind of, for a lot of these small towns because, they don't see a lot of hot rods and stuff, or if they do, it's like, a little rod run on the square kind of thing. Nothing like what Power Tour is. So these little towns are going to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 hot rods roll through them. Little towns of a couple hundred people, so they'll line the sides of the streets, wave to you, and you can honk and rev and do burnouts and whatever. And everybody just generally loves it. It's awesome. People just sit down in lawn chairs in the middle of nowhere, just watching traffic go by because they know soon there will be another hot rod. We may be the tail end of that, but we're on the tour, baby. Sorry we're late. Jogging around at this point in time, turning right on Old Buckhead Road. Cool. Sure. That's where we're going. Just in the middle of nowhere, out enjoying a drive with my friends. Thanks for coming along fun, by the way. It's always enjoyable being able to share these experiences with people. I know there's a lot of folks who would love, hey! No, never mind. Thought that said South Carolina. It didn't. I know there's a lot, hey Sheriff, it's alright. I'm not working. I'm totally hands-free right now. I know there's a lot of people who really would love to come on Power Tour who, for a number of reasons, just can't do it. They can't get the time off, health reasons, financial reasons, because this is not a cheap experience. I mean, you're going to spend a pile of money just in fuel in hotels alone, or even just fuel. You know, food to feed yourselves. It's not a cheap trip, so I get it. Plus, if you're a family person, it's usually kind of hard to explain to, hey family, I'm going to jump in the hot rod and go drive around for no particular reason and not see you guys for a week or so. So, I get it. So hopefully you guys enjoy coming along. If you haven't already, please do like this video. Drop a comment if you'd like to. Subscribe maybe if you'd like. Just as an FYI for you who are subscribing, we are an automotive channel, but it's not about road trips. We are a shop in Central Ohio, and we work on a ton of cool cars. Classic cars, hot rods, race cars, imports, you name it. So don't expect you're going to see me out doing gallivanting around all in the country stuff all the time. Most of the content you're going to see is actual work. But that actual work is what helps us be able to do this kind of stuff. So if you do subscribe, thanks for being here. We hope you watch and enjoy our content. Crazy intersection. Gee. What an intersection.
Looks like we caught up to the pack.
Looks like we got a whole bunch of power tours ahead. Gonna go hang out with our rowdy friends. Yay, new friends! Chilling in the yard. Is he broke down? Is he on power tour? Or is he just living here? You never know. You never know down here. Just hanging out on the side of the road, watching the parade go by. Old GMC military truck. That guy's got a whole yard full of stuff. I love it down here. It's treasures everywhere. Thank God I don't have a truck and a trailer and a fistful of cash. Rich would shoot me. Now we're finding some power tour traffic. Yep. Knew we were having too much smooth sailing. And now it truly begins.
So we caught up to the pack, and Now we're running with a bunch of cars, 70 Chevelle, 73 Firebird. I think there's an 81 Camaro up ahead too. Of course, with any power tour, you get slowdowns in some of these smaller towns.
Gauge doesn't really work anyway. It's fine. Looks like we lost the 4th gen.
You guys doing all right?
Yeah, we're fine. Just overheating a bit.
I know the problem.
Fans kicked off. I got them going again though.
Okay, good job.
Good. Just waiting for it to cool down.
Awesome.
Thank you.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm running with the heat on to keep cool. So.
Now this is what power touring's all about. Getting stuck on a 2-lane road in the middle of nowhere in the heat. Power tour. I don't know why we do this. Maybe there's just something screwed up in our brains. Bolt's just not quite torqued down correctly, maybe. I don't know. But we do this intentionally. Every single year. Oh good, a hill. That's fun.
Yeah, so just another lineup through the small towns. I don't know if you can see this, but it's a pretty healthy line all the way down the line. And it's really just because of a traffic light. And yeah, that's part of power tour. So sometimes you just got to be prepared for stop and go traffic. And it's okay as long as you're in a lineup with cool cars. Yeah, just in case you want to know how hot it is in here, even the iPhone quit. So, yeah, it'd be in fuego. I think we're about 220, just a little over. I'll get it cooled down as soon as we get moving. The hard part is getting moving.
I will say I do feel bad for the folks that didn't know we were coming and have somewhere to be, like anybody who lives in these small towns. We picked up 2 semi-trucks in our line of traffic just a minute ago. I hope they don't have to be on schedule for anything, because they're definitely going to want to call ahead and let them know they're going to be late, like maybe a couple of hours late. But at least it's a beautiful day down here in the south. It's low 80s, nice breeze. You really couldn't ask more than this in July or in June in central Georgia, man. This is perfect, absolutely perfect. Working 2 floor jacks at the
out of town, it's cooled right back down. It's dropping under 200, and it'll probably be back to 180 or so. Still behind this 73 Firebird, which is a really good looking car.
I've often had a lot of people ask me whether or not this heat shielding stuff that DEI gave me last year, whether or not it makes any difference, whether or not the heat wrap on the headers makes any difference, whether or not this shiny silver stuff makes any difference. Well, it's hot outside. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm rather sunburned. I'm covered in sweat. It's hot, right? I've been in traffic for 2.5, 3 hours at this point in time we've been driving. I'm currently driving barefoot with my feet on the floorboards. Comfortably. Transmission tunnel. Comfortable. I don't know how much more of a testament you need than that, but if it's good enough for a crappy car in the south in the middle of the summer on Power Tour, it'll probably help you out too. By the way, thanks DEI guys for all this stuff. Really appreciate that. This year I really want to just kind of experience a lot of this part. So we're sticking with it. We're doing the old way, the slow way, the hot way. We also haven't stopped for lunch yet. The hungry way. Oh, it's way past lunch. It's 2 o'clock. Keep hauling. I have no idea how much further we have to go. We're still in Georgia. I know that. Georgia, Georgia. Did pick up a couple of other power tours back here. This looks like we got ourselves a Mustang and a C4 Corvette. Boys, welcome to the train. you guys, but I'm just saying, what you really should probably be driving is the most reliable hot rod you've ever seen. 304 powered AMC AMX. I'm just saying. On the interstate, we're less than an hour away. Pretty easy drive so far. A few slowdowns, a few traffic jams, but again, we left late, so we probably didn't see nearly as much of that as a lot of other people who did leave on time probably saw. But hey, sometimes there's a benefit to being late. Ah, my beard! Need my eye protection. There we go. I got some more power tours back there too. Now that man in the wagon, on air, with air conditioning, that man is on to something. That man is on to something. I guarantee you, he is having a comfortable, fantastic power tour. We're obviously going to get there pretty late, so we're just going to go ahead and push it all the way through, get to the venue, say hi, shake hands, kiss babies, that kind of thing. Get our thingy-majiggies punched. Even though I'm not long hauling technically this year, I still get the same guy. So I'm going to get my thing punched. And yeah, we'll get to the hotel. I'll finally upload my day 1 video so you guys can watch it before day 2 video goes up. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, by the way, quite sunburned. Definitely should have put sunblock on. I'm an idiot. Gotta squeeze in a fuel stop here at the QT. We're close, might as well go ahead and get some fuel. That way we don't have to fuel up when we leave, or to get to the hotel, or to leave in the morning. All right. Oh, and by the way, yes, I am still barefoot. Perfect. Hey, I got it in the gas hole this time.
You did. Congratulations.
Let's see a notepad there. Doing it old school.
Oh, he's just keeping track of his
Mileage and costs.
Oh, you're not kidding. I do have a rubber antifreeze coming out.
Uh-oh.
Well, I knew I shouldn't have topped it off this morning because it's letting out all the excess. That's probably just running hot all day.
That's just extra. You didn't need that.
I didn't need it.
Okay, all right.
Honestly, it doesn't run any different with it in and around. So,
Yeah, that's just extra. I would just like to say the 1979 AMX is still perfect. Just perfect. Oh, one of my zip tie straps on my my homemade fog lights. One of those broke. That's about it. Nothing else to report. Kind of boring driving one of these things. They just work. Nothing breaks. Everything just works.
I don't know. We had a couple panic stops.
Yeah, well, a couple panic stops, but I'm trusting in my brakes versus your brakes. All I'm gonna do is hit you. I'm disc drum, but I have big drums in the rear and I weigh a lot less than you. All right, so I am 10.6 gallons. How far did we go? No. Carrie's slacking. We have no idea how far we went. But it still did great. We know it did great. I do feel like I should fix like something on this tour, not just drive.
I'll tell you what the gauge is.
Well, we happen to run into an electrical engineer at the gas station here. And this gentleman's going to help me troubleshoot my coolant gauge and see what the heck's going on here.
At this point.
Play with it. We'll play with my gauge.
Yeah.
Well, that's easier said than done. Hold on.
I can't reach through the fender. Too old and too crotchety. Oh, I heard something thunk. That sounded like a lost my cheat sheet for this thing. Right there. Just look to see what the fender is and nuclear.
Thank you very much. It's the AMC 304 V8.
You're recording a little bit.
The last of the AMC rear-wheel drive stick shift V8s.
Really?
This was it. They made these for 1 year. They didn't sell many of them,
5 ohms.
and that was it.
Wow.
So 5 ohms is fully hot.
You're at about 70, 73, 74 ohms. At
Okay.
that part on the gauge. That's starting to sound like a Ford number.
Okay.
Good catch.
Good catch.
All the way from Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you?
We're from Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, well, you're headed home.
Yeah, we're on the way. Are y'all doing like a power tour?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we left Atlanta this morning. We're headed to Columbia, I think, right now. And then we go from Columbia to Rockingham, Rockingham to Charlotte, Charlotte to Bristol, and Bristol back home. So this is day 2 right now.
Oh, that's light bulb. Okay.
This thing's just perfect. We're just playing with it. I need to feel like I need something to repair.
I hear that.
It may look like shit, but the car runs fantastic.
My truck's the same way. We're a 78.
Well, the thing is, if you make them perfect, you're not wanting to drive the hell out of
Where
them.
are you at? 240 ohms. Is your gauge reading anything?
Nothing at all.
What's your channel called? I'm not looking up.
Lucore Auto, L-U-C-O-R-E.
You have you're at cold right now. In other words.
Yes, it is cold.
Okay.
Now you're warming up.
Okay.
Now we're just into the medium range.
Well, that was fast. Where am I at here? Okay.
All the way
So
through,
you,
all right.
all right. So you had, that was, so this.
This is back to cold.
Okay. So that is 240. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn this off and tell me if it goes more down.
All the way down.
All the way down?
Peg the needle down.
Okay, that's the light. And I got, and there's your cold.
That's cold, yep.
Okay. So you are cold, and
Now I'm pegged.
you should be nothing.
Yep, I'm pegged at nothing.
So cold is 240 ohms
Okay.
for your gauge. Now we're gonna go up to hot here. That sounds Stuart Warner-ish. My memory's not what it used to be when my hair had color.
Hey, no judgment. I'm going that direction myself.
What is Stuart Warner? 660 to 240 or 33 to 240? Tell you what, let's just go up to clicks. They're in increments here.
That's just barely in the green. Now you're right in the medium. So you are just shy of 50%.
Well, okay. I will tell you that 50% of your gauge, so you're 240 cold.
Okay.
You are roughly 90 midway.
Yep, that's midway.
Let's go up to hot now.
That's hot.
That's hot. Right at the line.
Yep, right at the line.
Okay. So that's 74. So that's Ford. That's Ford hot.
Okay.
Or Ford cold, I should say.
That's Ford cold.
Yeah.
So now we're pegged all the way nuclear.
So now you're nuclear
Yep. Now we're
at 33 ohms. So 33 to 240. Like I built this, researched it, designed it, built it years ago, and then lost the paperwork. Doing something like this, the paperwork, blew away.
I get it.
If I'm not mistaken, the Stuart Warner style gauges are 33 to 240.
Okay.
So that's what you need. That's
So
the
is that
sender you need.
So I wonder whose sender that is. Is that a Chrysler?
No, that's by my memory, that was like the aftermarket Stuart Warner stuff. Now they may have used that in this. I would have guessed this would have been the Ford movement, personally. But
Well, there's an interesting combination of
yeah,
everybody's parts on these cars.
and it could not change by year too.
Also
in the
true.
parts books, you go to the auto parts store, you have no idea what they're looking at.
Yeah.
Say 75 was in the middle somewhere.
Yep.
So that gives you enough information. You can probably look in the buyer's guide, the Standard Motor Products buyer's guide, and determine what you need. Then all you got to do is get one that's 1/4-inch pipe thread.
Yeah. Well, we stole that one out of a 4-liter Jeep motor that we had just standing there.
Okay.
And the one I had in it before would go straight to nuclear and hang out at nuclear the entire time. This one is a brand new one out of a 4-liter Jeep motor, and it does react, but it stays on the really hot side.
Yeah.
So it's just obviously it's not the right range.
There's your answer.
Well, cool.
And
Thank you very much.
I got to use my toy that I haven't had out of the bag in a long time.
There you go. Always willing to help somebody out with their toys.
Yeah, here, and I'm going to give this a little love and squeeze with my Leatherman tool to get a contact on the same ones Ford use, and they're miserable. It's like over on the starter relay, it'll cause you to walk when it opens up.
See if they can fix the temperature gauge, see what the car actually runs at. So
There you go. Thanks for letting me play with my
You're welcome.
my old toy on your cool Power Tour car.
Absolutely. What's your name, sir?
Tim Young.
Tim? I'm Austin. Good to meet you, Tim.
Austin, my pleasure.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Hey, welcome to Power Tour. This is how it goes, man.
Yeah.
You just find some random people in a gas station, you exchange stories, you work on each other's vehicles. That's how it works.
That's right. That's Power Tour.
That's how it is.
That's it in a nutshell right there.
How long have you had this car?
49 years. It's my high school car.
You're kidding me.
No, sir. I get in this car, I'm 17 again. You know, all the memory, Power Tour packs in the memory. Stuff like this I'll remember forever. But this car, can you imagine all the first dates and first road trips and all the things that I've done over the years, all in this car.
I had, when I graduated high school, purchased a 1999 Mustang. It was exactly the idea. This is going to be my car. This is going to be my old guy going on car tours.
Yeah.
This is my car. And I did everything in that car. First, all kinds of things in that car. Until somebody stole it out of my driveway and put it up a tree. But otherwise, I would literally have been you. I was on that exact same path. I want to be able to share my experiences. It's funny because, like, people don't get it with cars. Like, it's not just the car. Like, this is a capsule of memories.
Yes.
Like, you have so much of your life that you can remember from dings or scratches or experiences or stickers that are on this thing.
Painted over those in about 83. But, it's been...
Good for you.
Yeah, it's just a portable container of memories.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's knock on wood, the old pony is absolutely stone reliable.
Good.
If I had a little problem because of Power Tour, you know, I never stuck anywhere, but it's like, okay, 2-hour traffic jams in 95-degree heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wants to vapor lock.
Yeah.
So I designed a fuel return system on it. It's still carbureted.
Yeah. Last year, I imagine you probably got a little vapor locking problems?
I fixed it about 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Good for you.
We've been on all these tours.
Yeah.
And so I went from a deadhead, it's still a mechanical fuel pump.
Yeah.
But
Just a return.
I feed around the holly with a transfer tube, like a Ford Cobra Jet carburetor. You know, I put Dominator bowls on it, so I have 4 fuel fittings.
Gotcha.
I come in the Ford side, around the side of the carburetor, secondary side, and I come out through an 040 restriction, and there's a 1/4-inch NPT drain fitting in the bottom of the Ford tanks. So I made a 3-way street L out of brass. So I have a drain fitting in case I get bad gas. I can give it back to them. It's the only polite thing to do is pull up the door, you know. And then out of the side of that, I've got soldered a hose nipple. So I've got a little flex line, and it's all hard line up the frame, and you know, and it looks OEM. You know,
sure.
It looks like it belongs.
You strike me as an OEM plus kind of guy.
Yeah, and things like that. This has got a completely homemade electronic ignition on it. I mean, board level homemade electronic ignition.
Wow.
You can't buy anything worth a darn anymore.
No kidding.
Everything's imported, and the quality control is variable.
Yeah.
And as good as the MSD stuff can be, I'm not a capacitive discharge kind of guy. I like my part throttle in long, hot, fat, lazy, inductive smart. So that's what I have in here. Running a high output Ford TFI coil, and I can set the current hold anywhere I want. If I wanted to go racing, I can turn the coil current up to 7 or 8 amps and have lots of millijoules of spark.
What's under the hood of this thing? Is this an original motor?
No. Originally, this is a J-Code 302 car.
Okay.
302 4-barrel.
Okay.
Right now, it possesses a 331 stroker with AFR 185 heads. That's my new motor. I put it in 2007. It's got at least 60,000 miles on it. Yeah, it's slinging oil out the front seal.
Okay.
It slung oil real bad out the rear main seal. I had to change that. But it took me 13 years to take the valve covers off for the first time.
Wow.
That level of reliability. The actual on-the-road repair to this thing, I made improvements. Like, I got to do something. Bigger radiator. I got a homemade shroud. So it's a 17-inch fan and an 18-inch hole.
Okay.
So it's a real tight shroud. That got done. I've got a little air dam on the front that helps keep the hot air from recirculating around the front of the car. Puts a negative pressure.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, honestly, I don't want to jinx myself, second day in Power Tour for the 15th time. But the only time I had to pull over and get tools out was in Texas. The right-hand mirror come loose internally. An internal screw backed out. I took the whole mirror apart.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Yeah, but in the
15
grand scheme of failures.
That's it in 15 power tours. And they
That's
fix
fantastic.
on the road daily. It's all in the preparation.
Yeah.
You work carefully. You think everything through. You make changes slowly and deliberately. And you'll get there.
Yeah.
You can't.
Clearly.
A lot of this stuff you just can't walk out and buy, which, you know, everybody wants to empty the Jenks catalog of.
Yeah.
You know, and this is the exact opposite of that. I mean, this motor makes 400 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque on 93 pump gas.
Perfect.
I got a loose 10-inch converter in a 355 gear, no overdrive. I'm 3,200, 3,300 down the freeway. It's 18 miles to the gallon.
That's not bad at all.
With a 700 double pumper Holly on it. But there's not a stock restriction in that carburetor either.
Yeah.
I got a bung and a wide band. And you play.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
play.
I get it.
You know, I own a distributor machine too. Obviously, I play with ignitions.
Right.
So I have a custom distributor, custom curve, both vacuum centrifugal, custom carburetor.
You're a little beyond what most people would casually do for their hot rod.
Yeah, but all that information's there. This
Yeah.
is modern times.
Yep.
You know, back in the day, an air-fuel ratio was an OEM laboratory tool. Now they're a couple of $100 at your favorite store.
Yep.
There's no excuse. You put a wideband on your car, you'll find out how crappy your new carburetor is.
Yep.
And then you can fix it.
Yep. Yep.
You can get into the idle circuit, you can get into the transfer circuit, you can get into the enrichment circuit. And if it's not adjustable, like most of them, not adjustable from the factory, little 632 brass set screws and a bottoming tap work miracles.
Make it adjustable.
You can make it adjustable.
I get it. I agree. This is Power Tour, folks. This is what a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah.
Is this is why we love Power Tour. Is going on things like this and meeting people like this, having to be able to share these kinds of stories.
Yeah,
So.
at a gas station.
At a gas
In the middle of nowhere.
At a gas station.
Someplace in Georgia.
All right, I'm gonna grab a cold drink and take a pee. Sir, it was nice talking with you.
My pleasure. Good luck.
Carrie,
Yeah.
how's the river of Pierno?
It is what it is.
All right. That's the Power Tour attitude we want to hear.
Have a good one, guys. You good?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I even watched the window.
Parched the windows. Very cool, 56. It's just a rolling car show of cool, friendly, nice, wonderful, helpful people. All right, got an hour to go, 60 miles. Gotta go, gotta go. Gonna basically be rolling into the show when the show is over. I love this little car. Such a good little car. Eastbound and down, load it up and chuck it. welcome to beautiful Columbia, South Carolina on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. We are just a little bit ahead of rush hour traffic, so we're going to try to kick it on into the fairgrounds here quickly. Get checked in, say hi to a couple people if we can, do a few things, maybe get some ice cream. Ice cream really does make this trip better. And then get back to our hotel and figure out a dinner thing. Because neither of us has eaten today other than road snacks. Well, we are officially on site. AMX is doing great. We had to blast through downtown. That was kind of fun. We'll stop and go through downtown. Absolutely. It makes it everywhere. GTO. I appreciate that. I'll have another one up here in about 2 hours. GTO is not happy. It's not happy. It really doesn't like coming off a highway down into cruising and trying to do this stop and go thing through the parking lot. It's real not happy. So Carrie's battling a little bit of whatever. We don't want to talk about it. AMX is still, you know, just doing what it does, baby. Just doing what it does. Let's get parked. Oh, and I'm almost out of battery. That's not good. We're gonna film until I run out of battery. We made it! We're Hot Rod Power Tour Day 2. We made it. Carrie! Hey! You made it.
We saw you.
Barely.
Carrie barely made it here.
Vapor locking.
Yeah.
We were too.
We may or may not have driven a little beyond the speed limit twice.
Yeah, that's probably when you went.
We took detours to Mexico.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. My speedometer doesn't work, officer.
Austin, these lovely folks are also from
Are you really?
and they have the 69.
New Philly. All right.
And they have the 69 Firebird convertible that was in our hotel last night.
Down there.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Hey, it was fun. It was fun.
Oh. This is much less terrible.
And then, for some more sponsors.
Hey guys! We made it! Day 2! We made it. I hear you had a little bit of a letting out the wind issue. You let out wind twice?
Our tire parted.
Aww.
Yes.
But it was a slow and deadly one?
Yeah.
Well, one part is so bad it lost its balance.
Oh!
We have a little bit of both.
Like blew the core out? Oh!
And it was our fault. But we'll have to explain that to you later. Pool party tonight. Let's go.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
Hey man. See you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Very cool. We made it. We made it. All right, we got to go talk to some folks, get our thingies punched, say hi to some people. Ooh, man, that's a mean looking. What the? That's an Explorer?
The electric motor, and they're shooting an episode here. Lucky's hits his long haul, and he'll be with us all week now.
Dang, that's mean.
So it's a late 60s to early 70s Chevy C10 pickup with a 456T Detroit diesel. Let's see what it makes. Shows 53 horsepower, 123 foot-pounds. Wow. There we go. Next run is 127 horsepower, 157 foot-pounds. Not bad. I mean, came out of a milk truck, not bad. So Austin foolishly gave me one of these recording devices again and set me loose in my own free will to wander around the South Carolina State Fairgrounds, which is our second stop on Hot Rod Power Tour. So I guess I'm just going to find stuff that I like and things that I think he would like, which is mostly just going to be AMC stuff. Speaking of which, there's a really cool Javelin right here. Let's take a look at that. Javelin. Don't buy it, Austin. I know the temptation is strong. Don't buy it. I don't even know if it's for sale, but don't hand the guy wads of cash. So one of Austin's other car fetishes are Volvos, especially really boxy Volvos. So we have not one, but two. This one actually looks really cool though, because I think this one is V8 swapped. Very cool. LS motor?
Yep, LS57 aluminum with a Cadillac supercharger. And right behind you is another Volvo with an LS Cadillac supercharger.
Oh my god, I'm in Volvo heaven. This is very cool. They're both yours?
This one's mine and that one's his.
Oh, right on.
We've become good friends over the internet because of these cars.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Exact drive.
Volvos of a feather have to stick together or something.
Yeah, powered towards.
There you go. Wait, so you got 18 miles a gallon out of that
Yeah.
on the way here? And you said you have 373 gears, so you
Yeah, I
think
might
you're
have
doing
got like 15 or something.
Yeah, I'm running a 355 gear.
You know, I got 12,
Really?
and I don't have an overdrive. And I got a big block, so...
Screaming. Dang.
Yeah, we were doing 80, so yeah, it was like close to 4,000 RPM, so...
See, I got a Tremec TKX 5-speed.
Oh, isn't that a great transmission?
I love it, and
Yeah.
I got 355 gears,
Yeah.
and I'm doing 2100 at 75.
Oh, I envy you. I have 355 gears in my GTO, and it's got a TH400, so it's 1-to-1 in top gear.
You don't have overdrive?
So I don't have overdrive. I'm screaming, you know. But we put one of those TKX trannies in my dad's vet this year, and let me tell you, he's got a 57 vet. That makes the world of difference because he's got 411 gears too. So
Oh my God.
So he's
Why
out
do we
there,
have
huh?
411 gears in it?
Factory 411 car, Posse car. That's how it was. Yeah. It was a December 56 build day is one of the first Posse 411 57 Corvettes.
Sounds like
So-
a very awesome car.
It is a very awesome car. He loves it.
283?
Oh no, we put a crate 350 in it.
Oh, okay.
It's a fuelie car and it's a 3-speed, and we have the fuel injection unit and the 3-speed. The block was not numbers matching, and when we pulled it out of storage, it had problems. So we just said, forget it.
Yeah.
Crate 350, Holly Sniper, TKX, and leave the rear
Well,
end
it's a
in
nice
it.
driver.
Yeah, basically. But we have all the parts to put to stuff.
Is this a Chevy motor?
Yeah, it's an LS. It's his car.
That's an LS6.
Yeah.
This one's got an LS1 in it.
All right, so that's an LS6. So that's a 6-liter.
They're both 5.7.
Oh, they're both 5.7.
The LS6 is an upgraded version of the LS1.
Okay.
The heads are better on his car.
Yeah, that's got 243 heads.
243 heads, and this one has
317s are cool.
Okay, right on. This is cool cars. I love them. When I was in college, my buddy had the same body style Volvo, 5-speed with the button in the shifter, but his was not LS
That's
powered.
what mine was.
Yeah.
I drove this car for about 3 or 4 months as I was building the motor. Stop.
Oh, you got Brembo brakes on it too.
They're off of a Cadillac ATS.
The ATS Cadillac brakes. Very nice. Oh, it's so clean inside too. There you go, Austin. Here's your double Volvo fetish for Hot Rod Power Tour 2023. So what's better than a Ford Fairmount? How about a Ford Fairmount with a pedestal ratchet shifter and some very strategic holes cut in the hood to clear. Oh wow. Is this an LS? I'm pretty sure that this is a Chevy. I don't know if you guys should be seeing this. It's gonna like stir up problems on the internet or something. No, it's an LS. It's definitely an LS. Look at that. That's so fun and weird, and I love it. Hey, how you you doing? Good seeing you. I don't think it has enough brake. What do you think, Austin? You think it's got enough brake?
The hotel is half an hour away.
So it's, I think it's a nailhead Buick, but I don't know what it is. It's cool. Wow. What is this? Boy, that's bizarre. In case you're wondering what this is in, it's a 61 Buick Special. So, huh. What a weird car, a weird little engine. Oh, it's a Land Rover 4-liter. That's what it is. Look, you can see the Land Rover mark on it right there. How cool is that? Now that makes sense. That's so cool. So this Buick developed the engine that would eventually become the Land Rover 4-liter. It was an aluminum block 215 cubic inch with iron sleeves, and then they sold it to Land Rover, and it became the 3.6, I think, and then the 3.8, and then the 4-liter. But it's the same engine, so I guess somebody took a modern one and put it into the Buick. How cool is that? And this is actually a really nice Buick. It's got patina on it, and we saw it last night at dinner, but it's got a really pretty interior. I don't know if you can see this. That's a really gorgeous interior. And a Hearts Cloth BMW top right here. What a neat little car. Like, was not expecting the Land Rover engine. I guess he does got rake. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? I need some help from you.
Oh, 30 feet. Did anybody get it on camera? No. Ah!
I was talking to, I don't know what his name is, but him and his dad were talking behind him, and they saw it happen.
Yeah. Well, he was right behind me when he was there.
Oh my god. Did it really?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
And
This is great. It's
shit happened. I mean, make the best of worst case scenario.
Yep.
Oh, hey, what's the other side?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking legs, Jimmy. I went down there and got that.
Here, it's on the way.
Yeah, sure. We all went down there. I scraped the oil off first. Let's see first.
Those are good.
We keep my ears in that chair.
What I need now is clear code. Yeah, I need. And no rain.
Sorry. That almost happened to me Saturday night.
It didn't. Well, again, it jumped, and I hit it just.
My car. I was like, oh God, no.
I
I clipped the third one the first day I put my motor in my 71 Pontiac. Literally put the motor in, went out for a test drive. It came, the whole herd of deer, the whole family came across. 4 lanes of traffic, the center median, 4 more lanes of traffic, and hit me on the on-ramp.
Oh, no shit.
The 3 front ran in front of me perfectly fine. The last one I clipped right in the front corner and it spun all the way down my car, left blood and snot from the front end to the back end. And it went back over the trunk and just ran off into the trees.
Now the door actually still
First
works.
night I had that car running.
Oh, it ran
Yeah, it separated the fiberglass from the door.
Watch out for deer.
No, he went straight up.
It's so hard to know.
Yeah.
I'm awake.
That's scared to death.
He hit like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This was ass.
Yeah, that's ass. Yeah, that's a whole lot of ass.
That's ass crack right there.
That's ass hair.
Yeah, this is covering up all the blood and all this like right here. So I had to make BJ for every year. So it was like streaked down blood and everything. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately you're okay. And the car's ish.
Yeah.
It's still drivable.
It's still
Still dynos.
I dyno.
What's dyno?
577.
You drove it here.
Yeah.
It still drives.
I'm gonna keep. I debated on leaving the window the way it was, but I was like, nah. It was too awful coming down the road on 20. It was like sitting there, like pulsating and just like as you see the dash, it's just little sprinkles of glass. Like, it's not enjoyable.
You're gonna end up with safety goggles on trying to drive the thing.
Yeah, I just put my glasses down and I did the carpenter squint.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah.
And I had to keep this window up, so I don't have AC. So that was pretty terrible.
That's okay.
577. I'd say nothing runs like a deer.
Yeah. I'm a farmer too, by the way. So this is farming.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
What would it make more money or more power or less power for your police?
I don't know.
Sometimes.
Yeah, look me up on Instagram.
That DFR fucking stuff like I thought I was like, something's broke off inside. No, wait a minute. No, that's not.
No, there's just 2 turbos sitting there.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. That sucks. Chevy.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a conversation?
Yeah, they came over and they're like, hey, here's some stickers, put it on that. I'm like, all right. So.
Yeah, so in the grand scheme of things, Chevy, things I would like, stickers is really low on that list.
Yeah, I was like, can I get something else? They're like, no. And I went to Payless. I showed them a picture because I literally put this on this morning. And I was like, hey, I know you only give out 1 sticker, but can I get another one? And they're like, you actually have evidence. This is real. I'm like, yeah. So
that's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad the car is drivable, but that sucks.
Yep, it is what it is.
Are you gonna try to put the new windshield in it like
Tomorrow morning. 8 a.m. And then they all want me to keep half the windshield for like.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely.
Try to get them to like wrap it up or something. He's gonna put it in the Suburban for me to take back home. So.
That's a souvenir that you absolutely have got to see.
Yeah. Apparently no one else has ever hit a deer on tour.
No, that's not true. They hit a deer in 21.
But they never make it and keep going.
Yeah, they're done.
They're out. Like no one ever shows up and just keeps driving the vehicle. It like breaks down.
We had the guy last year who got hit by what, cement truck.
Oh shit.
The guy with an AMC
Javelin,
the yellow one, and they literally like he was sitting in an intersection and this cement truck just ran into him, destroyed the whole left front corner of his car, but it was still drivable. So he showed up in Nashville like this beautiful car just destroyed, just like, hey, I'm here, guys. We did the same thing, signed the whole freaking corner of his car.
Well, that's kind of what I said. I was like, the door's going to be trashed. Yeah. I mean, might as well make a memory out of it rather than a bad thing.
Yeah.
In 21, there was the guy with the black Corvette that got hit too on the same door.
Yep.
It was a C5 also.
Yep.
I wish I just had a mirror. That's all. If I could find a mirror to stick on there, that would be nice because it's pretty terrible. Everyone drives the speed limit in the video, but going through traffic, it makes it a little difficult not seeing.
Well,
right?
these are notorious for horrible blind spots.
Oh yeah, you can't see anything. Like there's like looking back, if the car's sitting right here, I have no idea.
Right.
So I use my rear view mirror, and if I can see him behind me, and
Yes.
I turn around, I'm good.
Right. Give them a rev before you come over.
Yeah, basically.
Give them a rev, turn on the blinker, come on over.
Thanks, brother. Hey, James.
Awesome.
Pleasure.
Good to meet you, sir.
Well, everybody that's come up said hi. Great to talk to you. Thanks for coming over. It's been wonderful. I'm glad to have been here. It's always fun talking to people.
See, that's what a Volvo's supposed to sound like. You hear that?
Hey, listen.
Right.
You hear that?
I have 2 of them, one of which needs to sound like that.
Yeah, I agree.
I know.
I keep saying.
Anyway, keep filming. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So thanks. So this is Jay of Irish Outlaw Garage, fellow AMC guy. Well, actually, you and I share a lot of fellow nutball stuff.
Pontiacs, AMCs.
Yeah. So this is his Javelin. Isn't it beautiful? We saw this last year on Power Tour. We've seen this at No Name Nationals.
Yes. Amber drove it down.
Yeah. So today it's functioning great.
Brand new motor. It's running great, except for the fuel pump again.
How many fuel pumps?
I went through 6 mechanicals, and I have a 1 electric, a spare electric, and an extra some electric. And I've got 3 or 4 electrics with me just in case. This AMC is angry and it does not like fuel pumps of any kind.
Interesting. So you went the clicky-clacky route?
It's right there where it's not supposed to be.
Yeah, where it says don't mount it.
Yeah, don't mount it here because it's right next to the hot radiator.
Okay, got it.
But it works as long as you're at 90 mile an hour. Or
Okay.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it's alleged. But yeah, this is our Javy. This will be her final trip on Power Tour. We just wanted to take her one more time with the new engine.
I feel the same way on my AMX. Like
Yeah.
the third one, I think I'm done with it after.
Although I hate to give up the AC and the cruise.
Oh!
You know, I thought I wouldn't do it to be nice to you. I didn't want to, throw the cruise out there, but it works.
Yeah, does it? That's nice.
No, it's not hooked up on Joe.
Good. Thank
But
you.
I haven't tried the air either. It's been too nice.
But you have it just in case you need
I
it.
have it just in case it turned into last year.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because last year I almost melted like a pancake
Try being a short, fat guy. You're
in a black car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a lot worse.
we got lucky. We got blue interior.
Yeah.
But it was hot, wasn't it, buddy? It was green.
Last year was rough.
Yep.
Last year was real rough.
Yep, this is our Javy.
She's pretty, man. I like her. And any more AMCs in the future?
Maybe.
Yep.
I think we've got a couple more. Yeah.
He's giving away the secret.
Don't give away too many secrets.
Are there AMCs in the future?
So, this is Irish Outlaw Garage. He has some interesting content coming soon. For all of you AMC folks, he is a fellow nutball. He does a lot of cussing. He's a smoking and cussing kind of guy while he's wrenching. So if you're interested in that kind of project, that kind of content, go give Jay a follow. He's a pretty good dude. You gonna take this to No Name Nationals this year or bring something else?
I don't know. I think we're definitely going to maybe take the Buick that I have.
Yeah,
See on my channel, which is pretty sketchy and rare, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
And this one, if Amber wants to drive it down, maybe the ambulance. If I get the ambulance done by September, the ambulance will make an appearance and it'll be driven down
There you go.
there. Yeah.
Halloween stuff will be coming out.
Yeah, Halloween stuff be coming out. She'll be in her. Who knows? I mean, she got pink hair.
No Name Nationals.
So who knows what she's going to look like whenever that thing's driven daily.
Very true. No Name Nationals, for those of you who don't know about it, is a small YouTubers event in Sykeston, Missouri. It was like I guess it's kind of a drag racing event.
It's a family get together that broke out into drag races.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all for fun. There's all
Right.
There's no grudge, nothing.
Right.
It's just like, aha, I beat you. Well, next time I'm gonna get you.
Right.
It's just fun.
So
It's supposed to be fun.
we'll both be there. There will be a bunch of other people there. Carrie will be there.
Yes, I will be there finally.
Carrie, Mechanical Advantage Garage, finally broke the 500 subscriber threshold to be able to get to No Name Nationals, so he'll be there. That's in August? September?
End of September.
End of September. Perfect. So watch for that coming in a very, very long time. But we don't get to cover a lot of this kind of stuff, but No Name Nationals is definitely one of the things you want to see. And
It's on the big list of things to do this year.
it's a good time. We'll see you for that one. I'm going to go film a couple of other vehicles and a couple of other people, and then we'll wrap this up, and I'm going to the hotel.
Me too.
Not my hotel.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
Anywhere near where you're going. No.
So day 2 is in the books. We had a great time. Didn't film a lot, but we did enjoy getting here to South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. Had a good drive, and can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Cars are running good. Got to meet a lot of fun people, and just having a blast. Austin's following me to the hotel, and I think we're going to just crash out. But see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Play vous, s'il vous plaît.
This'll do, donkey. Well, folks, that's enough for tonight. Carolina Wings and Ribs House. How was that?
I have a food baby now.
I mean, you were pregnant when you got here.
Yeah.
Carolina Wings and Ribs House, fantastic. I don't know what you ate for dinner, but it wasn't as good as what we just ate for dinner.
This was great. This
The
was
fried
so good.
catfish appetizer,
Fantastic.
fantastic. Ribs fall off the bone, fatty, tasty. Mwah. The chips.
Kettle chips.
The chips, man. The chips. Oh my God, so good. Pleasantly surprised with this place.
That was amazing.
Doesn't do it justice.
No.
Super impressed. Thank you very much. Loved it. Good times today. We all made it.
Yes.
Lots of great stuff. I'm going to include everything I possibly can. Thank you guys for watching so much of this stuff. We really do appreciate it. Your views and your time spent watching this stuff is what helps us be able to do this kind of thing because it makes financial sense. Dang mosquitoes.
Yeah, I'm getting bit.
Yeah, I'm getting eaten alive. So thank you very much. Please continue to do so. That's going to wrap up day 2. Day 3 will be coming at you tomorrow. We're headed to Rockingham.
Yeah.
There may possibly be a detour between here and Rockingham.
Oh, it's a surprise. Although, if you watch my shorts, it's not that much of a surprise.
Yeah.
Mechanical Advantage Garage.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night. Day. I don't know when this goes up. We'll see you next time. Take care.